Where should I start? Not that I know much, right? How about I introduce myself formally and talk a bit about Celestia?
You mean where the goddesses live? Did you come from there too?
Why, yes. I have been part of the goddess's powers for a long time. One goddess in the past gave me a portion of her powers in the event she would try to misuse it.
What kind of power did you get? What are you capable of doing?
Nothing alone. Same goes for the goddesses. They cannot change the world without my explicit consent.
So, you're like the boss. But I still don't get exactly what you are.
I am the world. The world is me. Everything within this tome is within this world. Change the tome, then the world will change, and vice versa. I am one with the world. Since the beginning of my existence, all succeeding goddesses ruled and made changes to the world through me.
So you got control over everything. How did you get locked away then?
A goddess is the only one able to script changes in the tome. I could only try to resist in vain. I am just a part of one almighty goddess. I only contain the power to execute an idea.
So the goddesses are the ones who think up the ideas.
Correct. To make a change in the world, we are both necessary.
I getcha. It's give and take. She scratches your pages and you scratch her itchy spots.
Sure, if that is how you want to put it. That is the gist of our symbiotic existence. Now, to the main topic. The one interfering with all you have been trying to accomplish is none other than the former goddess, Arfor. She is attempting to destroy this world. She is trying to weaken the goddess's powers by summoning monsters to affect the amount of faith powering Celestia.
The discs! Whoa, yeah, I getcha. It's possible for a goddess to burn multiple copies of discs illegally.
Burning illegal copies, eh? That aside, I have been following your journey by writing inside the tome. Sunj in Last Station, Ivoire in Leanbox, and Ganache in Louis. It seemed like corporations, Basilicoms, and the Guild were the cause of all the ordeals, but it was Arfor's influence.
Those names don't really help me remember any specifics.
That said, Arfor's goal is to rule over a decimated world. I do not know her intentions, but we must do something.
We don't have any idea where she is. Do we have to go all over the world again? Jet lag is making me gain weight.
That is due to your eating habits. But there is no need. I am the world's everything, and it is my everything.
Oh, I remember you saying that line before. So you really are the Isti I've been looking for.
Now that I am freed, I can find anything. According to the records within the tome, Arfor is hiding in Celestia. With the goddesses vacated, she has taken the opportunity to control the Holy Land. How bold, as expected of her.
Ben, wait a second! How are we going to get to her if she's all the way up there?
Yeah, where is Celestia anyway? Fairy tales usually say it's beyond the sky. Should we take a shuttle from Planetoon?
Unfortunately, there is no shuttle running to Celestia. That would be weird. However, there is still one way. Follow me. Most importantly, we must be certain you adorable ladies are capable of defeating her.
That's no problemo. We've blasted her alter egos a bunch of times before.
Remember, Arfor herself is still a complete goddess. It would be best if we could gather all 4 goddesses to our side.
We don't got time for that. Monsters are all roar and attacking people. We know where she is, so let me go get her.
I know how you feel, but don't be so rash. I'm sure Isti needs time to prepare our trip to Celestia anyway.
She's right. Haste makes waste.
My grandpa's words ring true again. We should be cautious and rational. Neptune, please listen to your friends. We still need a little time.
Saw.
Neptune!
Sup, Histy? You seem tense.
I have been trying to decide whether or not to tell you this, because you seem to love how you are now so much.
Should we give you two some privacy?
No, please stay. I think the two of you should be aware of this as well. Does it have to do with Nep-Nep's past? That's right. There's nothing Histy can't tell us. Yes, there is something she has forgotten, which is very, very important. Neptune, you are, in actuality, the CPU of Planetune. I apologize. I know it is hard to process and you are speechless, but it is the truth. Do you believe me?
I do. I kind of had an idea. This is just the confirmation. What about you, Compa?
Nep-Nep is a goddess? Of what? Norse? Greek? Food? Babylonian?
Thanks for the expected reaction. Nep, are you feeling like Compa?
No, but, more of a, are you sure I deserve this?
How is this happening? Nep-Nep just fell! From the sky!
Are you putting it together? Surviving a fall from the sky and stabbing headfirst into the ground. She's not normal. Each land was making a big deal over their goddess descending, except for Planetune. I didn't want to believe myself for thinking it, but I suppose I was right this entire time.
Yes, I do not know how she fell to the world beneath, but you could hear my voice only because you are a goddess.
Are you sure it's okay for me to be a goddess?
Whether it is fine or not, you were born a goddess. Please, accept your destiny.
I don't remember being a goddess at all. This is going to be a problem for the folks on Planetune.
Do not worry. Even if you did nothing, your protective powers work on their own. It seems the power weakened a little due to your lack of awareness. But now that you remember, all should be well.
How do we get to Celestia? Especially Iffy and Compa. They're human. Do you have a way?
Yes, please follow me, and I will explain everything there.
Oh, what's this? Holding out on me? Or was this a funky loophole discovered during the script writing process?
Stop speculating and come with me. What do you mean by a loophole during the script writing process? All is well. I didn't think places like this still existed on Planetune. This is a ruin, built by those who lived long, long before you girls were born. There is a record here, detailing weapons carried by some ancient heroes.
Weapons? Heroes? Sounds super interesting, but that's not important now. We gotta get to Celestia, stat!
That is what we are here to discuss. A goddess once told me a story which took place right before I was born. Long ago, the goddess at the time awakened to her ambitions and desired to take over the world.
I can't believe a goddess would want to do such a thing.
Even goddesses will sometimes choose the wrong path. It is only natural for one with a heart and emotions. The goddess was eventually stopped by some brave heroes from the human world. These heroes took a road reaching up to Celestia from here. Defeated, the goddess admitted to the error of her ways and promised to never let it happen again. She separated part of her powers away from herself so she could never again misuse them.
I see. The tome, Histoire, is that piece of power separated from the goddess.
Yes, since then, a goddess cannot make a change in the human world without my consent.
That means we can all take the road those heroes did to get to Celestia. Maybe it's like a rainbow or something.
It is not that simple, actually. The heroes have locked the entrance to the path.
Why would they do that? It'd be so wonderful if we could drop in and talk with the goddesses whenever we wanted.
The world is not full of good, righteous humans. The heroes probably believed free access to Celestia would spell trouble. Accordingly, the heroes used their own weapons as keys to lock the path.
Okay, so things are coming together. We need to fetch the heroes' weapons to unlock the way to Celestia?
Oh, I thought you were going to say we needed the weapons to fight Arfor.
One problem. Since a long period of time has passed, the weapons have been lost, even to the annals of history. These weapons were given the name of Quartet arms. We must collect all 4 to reopen the way to Celestia.
But you could figure that out instantly, right? You are the world and all that.
Well, I would need 3 days.
So, instead of wandering around like a buffoon, I'll wait 3 days to get exact coordinates.
I will need 3 days for each weapon. So, a total of 12 days, if we're lucky. It could take up to a month per weapon if things get complicated.
On foot it is. 1 weapon per land, right? Is that all we have to go on?
Granitune's weapon is within a cave. Blastation's weapon is buried in a field. Leanbox's weapon sleeps in a ruin. Louise's weapon is protected by a snowy forest. That is all I know for now.
We'll head out to look for the weapons then. Let us know when you learn more. You can tune into Nep's thick skull, right?
Understood. Good luck. I will wait here on Compa's fluffy bouncy bed.